Hey guys, what's going on? Um, Checking out a haze clipper made by Mason's Mod Shop. I'll have a link for it down in the description. It's a really solid truck. I believe it's $25. You can message him on the Facebook page that'll be linked down below. Um, Tons of stuff that you can do to it. You got two different front ends. I went with the normal front end. There is a needle nose, which is a little narrow, more narrow. Tons of little things you can do to it to kind of make it your own. I've kind of set this up for logging. So we got a nice little headache rack and a big old winch there. The trailer is Pinga's, which is also $25, I believe. It comes as a pack. This is one of the longer ones. I believe there's a couple doubles and a few that there's one that can actually fold up too, which is really cool to see. We're going to be taking some logs. I believe they're coming from Sandpoint and they're going to Coeur d'Alene. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're going from Sandpoint to Coeur d'Alene. Kind of a short drive. Shouldn't take too long. So might not do a lot of commentary. I might just do driving here. Just figured I'd explain what's going on. Let's get this thing started. We've got a N14 Cummins. Pretty good sound. It just comes with the truck as is. So let's get rolling here and get loaded. Another really cool thing is a lot of things are animated in here. The brake and the throttle are both animated. Tons of little things you can do here. You can change center console, actually. You can change it and have none there. I like having the little shelf, and I think it's a heater as well. And you got a little tiny sleeper. You can change the color of all the padding inside. I believe you can change the door pads as well. I didn't do a whole lot inside. I just kind of got the outside looking how I wanted, and then did a couple basic things in here. Added a GPS. Comes with a fan. Really, really solid truck overall. So let's get loaded here. Kind of figured I wasn't going to make it so clean through here. It's really tight, and this trailer is honestly huge. I kind of wish this one either folded up or slid a little bit. I'm nowhere near getting this right now. Get a little straight here. Cheat a little bit, go to the exterior view. Alright, so that looks good. We'll shut it down. Get the brake set. Lower the drop axle and start loading. So, huge trees we got on the back of this thing. Not 100% on the weight. Let's see. Got a little bit of damage on my truck, but we'll ignore that. So you guys can't see it because it's off screen a little bit, but it's 59,524 pounds. So we're going to be running quite heavy today. just fine. The truck should be able to handle it. So we'll put lights on for safety. And we'll get the beacons on. You can add a bunch of different beacon lights on this too. I've got a light bar on the roof and then a couple on the bumper. And then you can also see the anti-glare lights, which is kind of neat to have inside the truck too. So let's get rolling. Really feel the weight trying to push this thing down the hill. So we're just gonna row nice and slow and probably abuse the Jake brake a little bit, which is kind of what it's there for. These logging roads are really something. So for sounds, it's just the bass sounds that come with the truck. I do have Z-Mod's interior sounds downloaded, but I don't think I have it activated on this profile. So it's just kind of pretty basic, if I'm honest. But it is really good. There's nothing wrong with the sound pack at all for this. Let's try to shed a little speed around this turn here. This is actually my first time using that logging trailer. It's definitely solid. I really prefer this style over what's in the base game from what I can remember. And even those I've used minimally, but this one looks more like what I've seen around me in Maine and in upstate New York even. So it's a little more close to what I see, not quite on a daily basis, but pretty often. Alright, so it looks like we're out onto the main road now. And I am using just a joystick on my wheel. I have a Fanatec Club Sport wheel. Just using that to look around a little bit. I do want to get a track IR. Because it's a little easier to deal with. I do try to play this game in VR quite often too, but can't seem to record it. A computer would definitely record it. Oh. There we go. Lost the gear for a minute there, but computer will definitely record it. But I'm not quite sure how to set it up. I can't, get it to record a full screen. I think I would need a capture card or something, but that's what it is. Oh, we made it over those train tracks just in time. Gonna roll nice and slow through town here because we have quite the load on the back of this thing. take a look at the outside a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, this thing, some decent sized logs on the back of here. Really feel it when you're braking. Trying to float the gears when I can, but my issue is I have two different control configurations that I'm using, and kind of all messed up right now. I gotta get everything synced up so that it's not so different for my range and splitter buttons. I just use buttons on the wheel for that part. Alright, so we're gonna come through the roundabout. Turn the Jake brake off. Try not to use that in these neighborhoods. And look at that. Didn't even hit anything. This truck sounds great though. I believe we can do it right on red here. We'll see. Clear that way. And we got a green light anyways. Barely see the top of that car. Knew he was there though. I do have a slightly lower horsepower engine. I believe it's 400 horse, but it's about, I want to say 1600 foot-pounds. We definitely have the pulling power, but kind of a lazy engine. I'm gonna take that wide. I didn't get dinged for anything, so it looks like we were good. Oh, come on, go into gear. And go. Oh, AI car. The AI in this game are brilliant sometimes. I really thought that guy was going to drive underneath the trailer. Had him do it before. Usually happens with modded trailers. But I've had AI just slam into the back of the trailer for no reason at all. Because who knows? Base game trailers seem to be a little bit better, but every once in a while, you just get a an AI car that just feels like driving right underneath you. All right, so we're going up on the highway. We're we're just gonna run one exit down and then we will be in Sandpoint. We got room there. Not even the highway, it's just a kind of a main state road. Yeah, this thing, I really feel the weight on it now. We might just barely touch 55 here with it. But that's good enough because that's the speed limit. Don't need to go much faster than that, do we? Would not want to long haul this this setup. Probably want to change the gearing a little bit before we do any real interstate things. Up to 65 here. I know it'll do 65, but I don't know about this weight. It looks like it's just wanting to hold 62 right now, which is fine. I'm gonna slow down a little bit for this turn. It's turning red. Truck looks absolutely fantastic. Probably green now. Yep. Oh, come on, get in the gear. Oh, didn't quite find that gear in time. That's all right. Thank God we aren't getting onto the interstate with this thing. Any steep hills, and we would be probably cruising at like 20 miles an hour up the interstate with this setup. Find a gear. There we go. get a nice, like, orbital shot, or whatever you call it, of the truck. Incredible to see the quality that comes out of some of these modders. You know, Seeker, obviously, or Mason's mod shop. He's got this. It looks like he's working on a few other things. He's got I believe it's an 87 or an 86 F350. It comes as both a dually or a single wheel. And he's got a trailer that comes with it as well. I believe that's going to be free, or that's at least his intention. But that's a really high quality truck that's coming out of him. You obviously have people like John Ruda, Dom, Pinga is another one who has some really good high quality trucks. You have Blade, or you have Blade or Sword, I can never remember. But he's another one that he has some really good quality trucks coming out. You have people like Z-Mod, who do the sounds, and he's also, looks like he's getting into modeling as well, because he has a dump trailer for ETS. He has one that's out for ATS now, a frameless dump trailer. He's working on a framed dump trailer, which is awesome to see too. And he's also working on a Western Star 4900, which I'm really excited to see pick up. But it's awesome to see how good these people are at what they do. And even some free mods out there that I've seen and used in the past. There's Harvin, who's got a Mac R, as well as someone who's gone and expanded on the Mac R and added like sleeper cab options and stuff for it too. Alright, so it looks like we're at the spot here. Oh god. I do that a little too often, I think. I think I just downshifted an extra gear. Fairly steep road here. Shut the Jake brake off here. And get rolling up this. Looks to be a treacherous little hill. Ooh, that's unfortunate. It's kind of neat to see these little things that they dropped around the map, like seeing this. Would hate to be that guy. Tipped the trailer, lost the whole load. Get back to the interior view here. Glad I was able to get rolling off of that. Plenty of pulling power on this engine. Love the amount of detail that they put into these areas too, these like little logging roads. You gotta figure not everyone's gonna be into coming up here and dealing with the headache of getting up this road, or dropping loads off here, picking loads up here. Some people, I'm sure this is pretty much all they focus on, is logging, because it's always an adventure. I believe that is a hell of a spot. Maybe we'll see if we can get it into there. but if the video just randomly ends and the trailer isn't unloaded, you'll know that I gave up really quick. Let's see. I'll have to cheat and go to an exterior cam. This seems to make it a little easier for me. But let's try this out. That's not so bad. I say that as I kind of mess things up a little bit, but alright. Oh, and I stalled it. Kinda got one of my wheels up off the ground there. A little off, but it might be good enough. There we go. Look at that. Get the brakes set. Get the engine shut down. I'll get this unloaded. But thanks for watching. Hopefully it was enjoyable. If you did like the video, definitely check out the links in the comments, or links in the description, I'm sorry, for the truck, the trailer. Feel free to subscribe to me, like the video, do all that fun stuff. But appreciate it. Thanks.